up, you guys? Welcome to our 1 month business casual outfits video. This is such a long time coming and I'm so thrilled to be bringing it to you today. A few things before it gets started. This video is based on two main concepts, both business casual and smart casual. I decided to combine both concepts to maximize the amount of inspirational looks for those of you who have a more relaxed and laid back dress code. Now, if this lookbook is way too casual for you and you need something more professional with no jean options, please be sure to catch part 1 of this 1 month workwear series. It is timeless, classic, and appropriate for most traditional offices. Now, as always, everything mentioned in today's video is down below in that description bar. Due to the overwhelming feedback, I have done 2 things. I have taken a picture of every single outfit of today's video and also part 1 for you guys to easily browse and also save the images to your Pinterest board so you can refer to them later without having to watch this video again when you're short on time. I've included part 1 and part 2 blog posts down below at the top of the description box. Thank you guys so much for this feedback. I want to always be able to help you the best I can, so your feedback is greatly appreciated. Now, we also have timestamps for each and every category down below, just like part 1, so you want to skip around in the future, you can definitely do so. And lastly, I wanted to give something to you guys somehow because I can cry from the love and support you've given to me on this series. So I'm giving away 2 $250 gift cards so you can do a little shopping and get a few pieces for your work wardrobe. The link to enter the giveaway is also in the description box, so please be sure to enter within the next month if you guys are interested. And also be sure to give me a big thumbs up if you want me to continue these types of videos. And also be sure to subscribe and join the Miss Louie family. We would love, love, love to have you. Whew, that's enough chit chat, y'all. Let's go ahead and get started. I love you guys to death and I hope you guys enjoy. Kicking off our 20 business casual ideas, one for every workday of the month, we've got my favorite combo, the blazer and jean. Grab a separate blazer or just snatch the one from your tailored suit and pair it with your favorite jeans. I'm gonna harp on this a few times in this video, but be sure that your jeans are not distressed. They're a simple, clean, dark wash, and they don't have any fraying on the bottom. And for the actual cut and style, my favorite is the skinny jean. I love that tailored look from top to bottom. However, you can do bootleg, straight leg, flared, just mix and match and do what's best for your comfort level and utilize your favorites that you already have in your closet. Last component for the tops under the blazers, you can go with a simple t-shirt, a button-down shirt, or a nice lightweight sweater. And the marriage between your favorite pair of jeans and your power blazer from work is just so natural and easy to replicate at home. Idea number 2, the great thing about a lenient dress code is that you can really inject your personality in different ways. And one of the easiest ways to do that is to whip in some fun patterns. One pattern that you really gravitate to in terms of look and color can really liven up those stale pieces. It could bring just so much energy to something that was so basic in your wardrobe before. So here's some of my favorites. I love florals so much. I have a nice floral dress that I normally would wear typically during like the spring and summer. I absolutely love plaid, so I did a fun plaid on plaid play here in the center. And then the last one is some frills and the ruffles in addition to a hunter green polka dot. The key is to provide balance. So with the floral and the hunter green polka dots, I added just very simple pieces like a cream blazer and cardigan to tone it down, but also complement the pattern. And then in contrast, the plaid on plaid, the hail, I'm gonna put a 3rd pattern on there, so I just did a simple black sweater so that the plaid and plaid can shine by itself. You want to have fun but also look polished at the same time. Idea number 3, don't be afraid of it. This is something I've been so into and I actually think is getting really into style right now. It is a jumpsuit. Just like a dress, a jumpsuit is an instant outfit. You can throw that thing on and be right out the door. The key things I would look for are things that are more drapey and looser, something that still defines the waist so you don't get lost in the jumpsuit. And then if you have a more casual style like that rose colored one, be sure to pair it with something elegant like a nice cardigan. If you find something that's a little bit more formal, you can definitely wear it by itself like the black one. And then the last 2, I just want to give you some variation. You can also pair a blazer on top of it or a nice vest just to zhuzh it up a little bit. A jumpsuit can be just as effortless as a dress. You just throw it on and you're done. However, it gives the illusion of a nice pair of trousers and great for those days you just want to switch it up. Idea number 4 is another pair of pants that I really love, and it's a nice alternative to typical trousers. It's called the paper bag waist pant, or essentially just a high-waisted pant with a nice bow or sash to really nip that waist in. But it's like the playful cousin to your typical plain trousers. It really gives you a nice kind of hourglass illusion, and if you're already wearing like a more fitted top that you're planning to tuck into something high-waisted, this style of pants is a great option. You also don't need a separate belt. The bow itself is just such a cute, unique detail and adds to that playfulness, and it comes in different variations. The one I have here are more tapered and cropped, but there are paper bag versions that are longer and also wider legged. Next idea, let's revisit the dress category. So I wanted to show you guys 5 other dress ideas for a more casual work environment. The first 3 are going to be a shirt dress, which I talked about in part 1. The part 1 one was a lot more formal. This one's more casual with the shorter sleeves, and the knee length also is more loose and breezy. The middle dress is another sheath style, but more casual. It's made out of a ponte fabric, so it's like thick and stretchy, versus in part 1 I had a very structured Banana Republic sheath dress. And then the last one is a sweater dress. I love that one because it feels like I'm wearing pajamas, but the actual tie waist makes it more defined and really upscales a simple sweater dress. Dress number 4 is a nice work to cocktails option. It's more fitted and stretchy ribbed material. It's midi length, and I made it a little bit more modest with a big oversized cardigan, so it's not showing too much of the body. And the last one is a loose drapey cocoon shaped dress that is very modern but still loose and comfortable. Same commentary with the jumpsuit. Throw that thing on and get out the door and on with your day. Even though it's a more lax dress code, definitely be conscientious of the length. Make sure it at least hits the knee. And yeah, I just want to show you guys a few more options other than the ones introduced in part 1. Idea number 6, this one's easy peasy. For the more relaxed dress codes that don't need any, formal outerwear, you can just do an elegant blouse or tunic paired with your favorite work jeans. Now for me, I have these nice breezy ones. They are so comfortable, but they look, again, very effortlessly dressy. If you're concerned with booty coverage, definitely do a longer length with the tunic and let your tails hang out. That way you get coverage in the butt and you still look very chic from the front. And then for me too, I love menswear, so sometimes I will put down a nice sharp button down. You can invest in some nice silk ones, or you can do just more affordable rayon ones, and it still looks really elegantly draped and put together. A nice go-to combo, especially if you want to pair pants with something during the hot summer heat, and you can obviously use these blouses underneath your blazers and suits, so they're multi-purpose. Next idea, let's get into some fun bottoms. If you guys are a collector of skirts like I am, I do love myself a flirty skirt. Obviously, be sure to only wear skirts that are knee down to the ankles. However, you can have so much fun with the texture, the colors, the patterns, and the cuts. So I have a lace version of a simple pencil skirt. I've got a really fun, vibrant Topshop one with an asymmetrical hem, still being midi length. And then I have a longer, almost maxi style that's very gauzy and beautiful and soft. With such a statement piece, I do like to mute it down with a simple white shirt. So you can do a blouse, a white button-down shirt, or a sweater, and then you can layer on any of your favorite cardigans or blazers on top of that. Again, you don't have to do white like I did, but I just feel like the white makes it pop like an art piece, so just make sure you do some simple neutrals to balance it all out. Then in contrast, the next idea is to pair your simple pencil skirts with a fun top. Now again, with the patterns and the colors, you can just definitely show off a little bit more of your personality. My examples here are a bright, playful retro floral, a tie blouse, and then a fun artsy polka dot version. So fun skirt, simple top, or here, fun top, simple skirt. Thinking about those two concepts really allows you to merge your casual wardrobe and your work wardrobe together to get double the looks. Next idea is a little bit more of an open-ended concept, but you can definitely change out your typical outfits by just swapping out your shoes. I've got 4 different options here. You can do a really sleek ankle boot. These are the Boss boots from Everlane. They look so upscale with the pointed toe and the chunky heel. Second, for a more lax dress code, you can do a very clean pair of white leather sneakers. Pair that with formal things like an actual suit, and you have a really cool streetwear athleisure mixture. Third, you can do a really fun pop of color color in your heel just to bring some just extra vibrancy to a simple look. And then the last idea is you can bring in slingbacks. I personally don't think that open-toe shoes are really appropriate for an office, but a slingback does give you some airiness in the back without exposing your frontal toes. Again, it all depends on your dress code, but I just want to give you guys an option in case your office is okay with that. Idea number 10, if you are sick of your blazers and cardigans, I would definitely suggest throwing on a RUANA. It's basically like an oversized shawl, and you can drape it over any of your, base layers of sweater and pants, or any of your work dresses, and it just gives you a different fluid look that's still very elegant, and if you pick a nice modern pattern, it looks very chic for the office. Next idea, another thing to whip out some sass in your typical work wardrobe is to find some tops with some statement sleeves. There are so many different types of statement sleeves and degrees of, trendiness. I've got like a trumpet sleeve and a bell sleeve examples here, and then a super trendy one in the middle. You can also do like a bat wing or a simple like puff or cap sleeve if you want to do something a little bit less crazy. And then I'll always stick with some neutral colors or something or black to provide balance and keep it more on like the professional side. With the amount of variation and style of statement sleeves out there, you can definitely find something that fits your aesthetic and also meets your dress code standard. Idea number 12, let's think about switching up your pieces of outerwear. So you have your typical bases that you always wear, but then you can add on either a trench or a camel coat. I'm very biased. I love these two pieces so much. The drapey trench coat is just a really cool look, but also kind of feminine because of that waterfall lapel in the front. And then the camel coat, the color is just so chic, and it goes with so many things, especially black, and you immediately put together and like ready for the office. So those are two things you can throw on jeans or trousers, dresses. You saw a lot of that in my first video, but I want to call that out that you can bring it into a more casual environment too. Idea 13, let's revisit the monochromatic theme. This is another go-to idea whenever you are short for inspiration. In the part 1 video, I just did black, grays, and whites, but here I wanted to show you guys a little bit more of a variation for a more casual environment. You can do like a dark blue shirt on top of your blue jeans. You can do olive green on olive green. And then another great thing to think about is to mix textures and different finishes of fabric to just break up that color on color. So I have like a shiny pleated midi skirt, I have a lace skirt, just something to break up the two pieces to give you some differentiation but still have that cohesive look. Next idea, as a playful touch, you can also bring in a graphic tee. Be extra conscientious with this idea. Do not do anything too kitschy or inappropriate for work. I like to keep it very simple, an easy color palette with only like 2 colors with a very simple saying. It just gives a really cool graphic pop that can peek out from your typical suit or pair with your favorite long skirt or doing that laser jean combination for a really full circle smart casual idea. If you already have a collection of graphic tees, you can kind of subtly incorporate it with your work outfits, and it just adds a really cool edgy look. Idea 15, another easy one. A great piece of outerwear for any office, especially because there's like so much air conditioning blasting at you all day, is a long lightweight cardigan. Find something comfy that makes you feel great all day, something a little bit longer, and also nothing too chunky. This is a great idea for people who are in hotter climates too. I remember living in Texas, if I needed full coverage but I didn't want to be like super hot with tons of layers, I would pair a simple camisole underneath the cardigan so I get full coverage, but I literally don't have that much fabric really weighing me down. You can also throw that on a dress or skirt combo, and then I also have it on that casual jumpsuit from before. A timeless classic, and it's instantly sophisticated for any business casual environment. Idea 16, another no-brainer. Never go wrong with black jeans with a smart casual business casual environment. It looks like trousers and looks more formal compared to dark blue denim. You can get simple black jeans in lots of different styles, and for me, my favorite ones are the skinny jean or also a wide leg cropped. Focus on a nice even toned dark rich black rinse with no rips, tears, or distress patches. Next idea was actually inspired by you guys. A lot of you mentioned jewelry in my how to tuck your shirts video, and I think that statement jewelry is an excellent way to breathe new life in your current wardrobe. I love a nice statement earring or a really cool necklace to frame a very simple shirt or a dress or even a statement ring. My rule would be to never combine more than like 1 or 2 pieces pieces. If you're gonna do the statement earrings, skip the necklace, and vice versa. An old shirt you might be getting bored of can have a completely new look with a piece of jewelry. Lastly, leave your shiny, ornate stuff for the club, the office. Do things that are a little bit more sculptural and modern and simple and elegant versus crazy loud. Keep your disco balls on the dance floor. And our last 3 ideas, guys. Another outerwear idea is if you do have a relaxed environment and allows things other than blazers and cardigans, you could do a bomber or military style to rough some stuff up. I love these 2 pieces in my regular wardrobe, so I would focus on doing something a little bit more cropped and chic, and also materials that are more luxe in nature, like satin, just to bridge the gap between the casualness of the jacket and your work office wear. I then like to surround that piece with dressier clothing items like a nice silk blouse or button down, and then trousers or dark pants. A really cool idea if you got that tomboy itch and want something a little bit more utilitarian and streetwear cool. Next idea is to add a pop of color. Whether you pick a blouse or a pair of pants or an accessory, a pop of color adds just so much fun to your outfit, and it's definitely a great way to kind of play in that casual space without overdoing it. Focus on celebrating one statement piece and mute it down appropriately with your other traditional pieces of workwear. My favorite example is this bright pink cashmere sweater. It just makes me so happy with the cotton candy pink, and I could wear it with my blue jeans for casual weekends and then bring it into a meeting with some culottes. And our final business casual outfit idea of the day is a revised version of something in part 1. For a business professional environment, you definitely want very simple sweaters without too much crazy colors or patterns, and do simple necklines like a high V-neck or a crew neck. With a more business casual environment, you can definitely bring in some of your fun seasonal sweaters into your wardrobe. For example, things with a little fun pattern, unique shapes like that extreme batwing sweater that I have on the end, or even cute little details like that tie back on that V-neck sweater in the middle. Dress it up with a long midi skirt or your favorite trousers or black jeans, and you can enjoy some of your seasonal trendy sweaters both outside and in the office. Alright, you guys, that does it for part 2 of our 1-month work office series. Again, everything including the giveaway details, blog posts 1 and 2 with all of the outfit pics, sizing, pricing, details on everything down below in that description bar, so please be sure to check that out. I am almost in tears thinking about what a labor of love this project was to me, and I just thank you guys so much for watching and showering me with so much love. I am so grateful that you guys find this helpful, and it's my honor to have you guys in my life. I love you, and I'll talk to you really soon. Bye!